everybody! I hope everyone is having a wonderful, super fantabulistic day today. My day has been very, very busy. Muy el busy, as they say. It's Thursday. You know what time it is. It's time to go Mustang shopping. First and foremost, though, before we go Mustang shopping, guys, I have the craziest update for you. You guys ready for the craziest update? Are you ready for the craziest update? LostSocketGarage is basically famous. Let me tell you why. Recently, a couple days ago, we hit 10 million, I'm just kidding, 10,000 subscribers. 10,000. I'm so excited. I don't know why I defaulted to this motion. Let's not get into that, but woo! So pumped. Thank you all for the support. Honestly, this show in the beginning, or this channel in the beginning, was something completely different, and it's morphed into a Mustang channel, and hopefully so much more. And it took about 6 years. Well, I guess about 4 as the shop to get to 10,000. So it's greatly appreciated. I'm super pumped. Alex, what's up, man? I'm glad that you already missed me. Al's Mustang Garage, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not checked out Al's Mustang Garage, he is the second best YouTube channel for classic Mustangs on YouTube. Second best. I'm just kidding. He does amazing. I was just up there like literally an hour ago. He has an awesome project going on, and dude, you better be filming the entirety of this. He has a 69 Mustang with a Roadster shop chassis, and then got all of the body panels for a 69, and I went up there and kind of helped him here and there put the body panels together on the chassis. And man, that's going to be a sick build. So if you haven't checked out Al's Mustang Garage, man, go check it out. And so he knows when he starts editing that time-lapse footage, kids, he's going to get a lot more than he bargained for. I might have flashed a titty. I don't know. We'll find out. But not today. All right, let's get into it, kids. Let's get into the Mustang pot. Now, if you don't know what we do here at LostSocketGarage, we take Mustang coupes. Buongiorno! Yeah, sorry. That's an inside joke between 10,000 plus subscriber YouTubers during Mustangs. So we take Mustang coupes, if you will. We cut them in half and we turn them into MustangFastbacks. We've been doing this for a while. The main, I would say, attraction to taking a coupe and turning it into a fastback is because fastbacks are super fucking expensive and coupes are super fucking cheap if you find the right one. So basically what I wanted to do is share a little bit of my expertise, if you will, on the pricing of Mustangs. So what we're going to do in this show, we're going to look at classic Mustang values. And then we're going to actually do some shopping. We're going to look at some live listings. I'm going to tell you what to look for. I'm going to show you some good deals, and we're just going to talk a bunch of shit. So let's get into it. Now, if you guys want me to look at any of the cars that appear on the show today, I'm more than happy to. Reach out. LostSocketGarage. Dude, my arm is dirty. LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. We offer services to actually find you vehicles. We offer services where, I go out and look at them for you, give you an inspection, etc. So let me know, LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. And if you guys enjoy any of the content, man, like, subscribe, share the show. It's awesome. It helps. I'm just so happy we're over 10K. Okay, so one thing that I will tell you guys, when it comes down to the value, really, of any car, I always say that the value of a car, it's worth what someone is willing to pay for it. So to get a good idea of what these classic Mustangs are really worth, we need to see what people are paying for them. Now, the site that I use, which we are not affiliated with, we're not sponsored by, which we really fucking should be by now, but is classic.com. And essentially what they do is they pull together all the data from all the different auction websites and Hemmings, Bring a Trailer, a bunch of auction websites, as well as like Mecum and stuff like that. And they show you all the sales data. So for example, if we want to get a rough idea of what a restored Mustang Fastback is going to go for. Now, you will see unrestored cars on here sometimes. It's just super fucking rare, and they're going to be way down the bottom here. Any hoozles. See that? That's Fastback for, let's see. Oh, it's sold already for 10 grand. 10 grand for a Fastback that looks like that. Okay. So all the green data points are cars that actually sold. Red, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. So all of the pricing based off of 132 recorded sales over the course of the last, 5 years, the average price of a Fastback is $72,000. Now, this is for a 67 to 68 Fastback. They are by far the most expensive generation of Fastback. You're going to find 65, 66 is right around $55,000, around that area. That's the average price. So, I mean, you're looking at a massive price differential between just a 65 and a 67. It's huge. Huge. It's huge. That's what she said. So this is kind of our reference guide. With that in mind, we're going to take a look at our first stop here. This is KSL.com for those of you outside the Four Corners area. You probably don't know what this is, but basically it's just a classified website because Craigslist got way too fucking scary. Classified website attached to a local news station. Let's see. Had to make sure. Let's catch up on comments. Man, this is becoming my go-to weekly tune-in. Dang. Live is during work teams meeting. I'll mute engineers and follow Hunter as he offers more entertainment. Man, I hope... Okay, so here's the thing. If I offer more entertainment than an engineer, that is wonderful news, but it seems like that's kind of a fucking low bar. But I'll take it, dude. I will fucking take it. Joe, what's up, man? Hope everything is well. So KSL... Some listings, because it's limited to the Four Corners area-ish, we're not going to have as many listings, and they don't cycle through as fast, so I end up covering a bunch of ones over and over again. So I'm going to kind of cruise through these real quick. This one, let's take a look at coupe pricing. So we have this is 65 coupe, so if we come back to classic.com, I really need to reach out to these guys again. I reached out to Classic, and I'm like, hey, I show your website like every fucking week. And for some reason, people watch it. No one answered back. So most coupe pricing is going to be around this $20,000 range. Okay, so 65, 66. It's going to be around 20 to 23,000. 67, 68, again around 23,000. 68 and 69. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they're not worth that much. I mean, like 25, 24, something like that. So coming in here, we're right in the ballpark of the price range we want to be at. Okay, so this 65 coupe, it looks nice. We're going to get further into this, though. Not a low bar, common sense. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks, buddy. 64.5 Mustang up for sale, $289. Freshly rebuilt C4 automatic transmission, dual exhaust. Flowmasters has a Holley Sniper fuel injection kit. All new fuel system and gas tank. Great stance and fun to drive. Front floorboards are rusted through. We have new floorboard replacements. It needs touching up aesthetically, but mechanically she ready to go. Also, he started this off at 20 grand. What does this tell us, ladies and gentlemen, but most likely just gentlemen, about this car? He listed it at 20 grand. Currently, it's listed at 18.5. So he's come down in pricing a little bit on it already. I actually don't remember seeing this car. Maybe I do. Oh, I do remember seeing this one. Okay. So a couple of things to look at here. He does mention that aesthetically it's rough. Now, a common rust points on these cars that you're going to look for, whether it's coupe or fastback, it's going to be right here. All the corners, guys. All the fucking corners. Okay. So this bottom corner, especially on the rocker, you're going to get rust in the bottom corner of the door, forward and back. Rear, you're going to rust out right along here as well as along the wheel well. So those are points you always want to pay attention to. It's looking pretty dope for 18 grand, I'm not gonna lie. Don't see anything wrong with the front. Nice exhaust. I love the angled tips. GT valance. I would have set them further back. I don't like it when these... I love this style exhaust tip, but when they don't flush mount them on a GT valance, it kind of bugs me a little bit. I would have flush mounted that. That would bug me. Again, super nitpicky. I can't tell if this is the angle, but I don't know. This kind of looks like it's bowing a little bit as far as the dash is concerned. The fuck is this? Is it an 8-track player? That'd be kind of cool, though. Not for any, like, normal reason. Here's your Sniper EFI LED screen. Dude, guys, Sniper, fuel injection, regardless of Sniper or other brands, I'm not even going to get on that fucking soapbox, but fuel injection on these cars, it's incredible, especially if you're up here in the mountains, because it is nigh impossible to tune a carbureted car for a canyon run, right? So if I'm in the valley here and I go up to elevation, it starts running too rich because the air is thinner, blah blah blah. Holley Sniper, though, guys, you don't have to worry about it, and really you can hide it over. You can hide a carb hat basically over it, so it still looks like a carburetor, but it's going to make all of those intermittent air-to-fuel ratio changes that you need. It's going to account for your elevation, etc., because you weld in an O2 sensor into your exhaust, so it gets all of that information. You can tune it. MuscleCars, man, fuel inject these bitches. It is the way to go. Cold starts right up in the morning. I didn't expect to get on a fuel injection tangent, but here we are. Guys, this pony interior, this is great. Honestly, he didn't show pictures of the floor. To give you an idea of what a floor would look like on this, a full floor is around $400, so that's not really a massive deal. If you're doing it at home, obviously it's going to be even cheaper. For me to do it, it's going to be a few grand on top of that. But honestly, guys, like, this is a solid deal, man. 18.5, you get a 289 rebuilt C4, fuel injected, new exhaust, interior looks fucking great. It's a solid deal. I would say, though, if you guys are looking for a coupe to fastback conversion candidate, like a donor, this is probably a little bit too spendy for that. 18 grand is a little bit high for what I'm looking for when I'm trying to buy a mostly put together donor car that runs and drives. I want to be around that 15 range. But if you guys were to come in here and offer, you know, she's already, let's see, Jackie, she's already dropped the price once. Come in here, offer 17.5, you're getting a fucking screaming deal. Let's see, this is a 69 fastback for sale. So, this car. This is actually a viewer's car. He's actually a customer as well. We've done some work for him. I've gone out. I looked at this. I took a video of this. It's quite a lot of work. I'll go ahead and throw up the video now. There we go. So basically, I just went out, and if you guys haven't watched the new video that just popped, I actually took reference measurements off of this car as well as another 69 that he has. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, watch the last video. It's a follow-up to the Dynacorn video, or Dynacorn measurement video. It's a car unboxing. It's the first one we've ever done. So this thing is very fucking rough, okay? But it's priced effectively, okay? The majority of this car needs to be replaced. However, there's a lot of donor parts that you can use, and it would be really, really interesting if someone was looking to get a Dynacorn body. This would be a solid candidate for a donor car. Now, he has this listed for $8,500, but people who watch this show, if you guys say, hey, Ulrich, I saw this on LostSocketGarage, he'll give it to you for $7,500. So it's a solid deal. $7,500. I mean, this car is pretty much a clean title VIN if you're getting if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So it's a clean VIN number, as well as a bunch of other parts. Comes with metal dash clock, valance, good fenders, hood with scoops, 8-inch rear end, package tray, front rear bumpers, Marty reports, clean title, all of that stuff, right? So really good deal. It's a good deal at $8,500, but if you tell him that you came from Lost Socket Garage, he'll give it to you for $7,500. Solid deal if you want to get into metalwork. Even more of a solid deal if you have like a body that you're looking for a donor car for. Okay, I'm not going to go over this one really that much. This is a coupe for $48,000. We are way outside of our price range. It's a beautiful build, okay, but it's just, I think it's like a 351 car. Not worth it at 48 grand. This one, however, I haven't seen this one, I don't think. Okay, now you sound like an engineer. All this fuel injection lingo. Just kidding, Hunter. Engineers would argue over what octane is. Yeah, don't even get me started on that shit. But I do have my engineering moments. They are few and fair between. Would love to see you do a fastback conversion and a fuel injection build. Yeah. We have some things in the works. In my years of evaluation, not visual, but squeezing the frame rails, but most of my looks are in the northern Michigan area. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You're going to have areas. Thanks for commenting, Don. Throw some hearts below. Hit the heart. I think it helps the algorithm as well. But areas to buy cars in. I mean, with these cars, they're 60 years old. Okay, they are built higher quality, in my opinion, with better metal and stuff than a lot of the newer shit. But they're gonna rust out, and they have a lot of pain points that each of these have. So if you're getting a car out of like Michigan, like for example, Don, my brother lives in Lansing, and I go up there like once a year, and I'll look at cars when I'm out there because it's Detroit, it's muscle car city, muscle car mecca. And so many of them are just fucking rotted out. But some of the cars we're going to look at are going to be desert cars. And that's where kind of the advantage comes in, is if you're watching this show and you have an idea of what car you want and what specs you want in it, we can kind of broaden your search area a little bit and maybe look in the desert so less work is needed to get it roadworthy. 67 coupe. This one, again, this is the right price. Okay. Finished coupe, we're looking at about $23,000 is the average price. Jester, I don't know if that's his Yester, maybe, I don't know. 67, been in my possession for 11 years, bought from an individual who bought it from California. Before that, I don't know. Okay. Title. Clean title. It says he has title, and it's a C code car. Amir, what's up, man? How are we doing? I love the red with black. I don't love the red. I just love the black accents. I don't love the red because every fucking Mustang, minus like 3 that have come in this shop, has been red. Okay, pain points as far as the engine bay are concerned. You guys always want to look. So your engine panels, it's a 3-piece engine panel. So you have the rear piece right here, you have the shock tower piece right here, and then it joins up with the front engine panel right here. Pain spots on these cars are going to be rust or cancer areas are going to be right here, basically where these panels overlap, as well as everyone and their dog is going to need a battery tray. Everyone. Everybody. I do love the black tail panel. I think black tail panels should be done a lot more. I think it makes a car pop. This car looks like it's in good condition. It's outside my price range for a coupe to fastback, to be honest with you. This could be a good candidate for maybe your first V8 car, your first Mustang. The coupe looks solid. I mean, if I were to go out and look at this, my first thing that I would start looking at is, again, down in these corners around the wheel well, as well as the floor pan and your frame rails. He doesn't have any pictures of that crap here, but the rest of the car looks fairly decent. So there's nothing to lead me to believe that he has a Flintstone mod or anything like that. Not a bad deal. Not a great deal for a Coupe to Fastback. Not a bad deal. Let's see. We've covered most of these before. Okay. So let's get into the Facebook group. Now, first off, guys, thanks. Thanks for the support. It's much appreciated. We hit 10,000 subs the other day. Literally 6 days to the year from starting the channel. Super awesome. Thank you for the support. Drop a heart below. Share the channel, like, subscribe. Easiest, freest way to support us. If you want to support us further, you can leave a tip below. You can do join our community on YouTube or Patreon. You get to see videos earlier when they drop. We also have merchandise. We have hoodies, and we have 10mm keychains coming out very soon that are going to be fluff and dope. Also, if you guys are actually going to buy parts for your classic Mustang or Ford, go to CJ Pony Parts. We get all of our parts from CJ Pony. Use the link in the description or in the chat. It helps the shop out, and if you're going to be buying the stuff there anyway, they have a lot of stuff that just most people don't carry. So, for example, if you buy that white and blue one that we were looking at a little bit earlier, the Coupe, it has a blown-out floor. They're the only ones I've found that sell the floor-to firewall patches, which that area is always rusted out. So they're awesome. They always have stuff in stock. They have great pricing. CJ Pony Parts. That's my plug. Yo, Eric, what's up, man? How we doing today? Okay, this one. You see this little laughy face right here, guys? The haha. This is why I started this show, because some dude is gonna roll along and say this ain't worth 81 grand. I mean, we are like 9 above the average price, but it looks like this is heavily resto modded. So let's take a look. Let's see, exterior work in the past 10 years. No receipts. Don't care. Who needs receipts? Do you guys care if they have receipts? Like, do you care? Like, when you're buying a car, if they're like, hey, it has this, this, and this done? Like, outside of a motor build, I don't think, like, I would really give a shit about receipts. Well, I guess if it's warranted, maybe. Warranty stuff. Excuse me. Main engine seal, headers, TCP steering rack and pinion. 4-wheel wheel woods. That is hard to say. 4-wheel wheel woods. Hydraulic assisted clutch. And those are touchy. AC. Let's see. 9-inch posi. Dope. You didn't tell me what motor? 5-liter. Oh, it's a Fox body motor. Okay, so it's got the 5-liter out of an 80s Mustang. Are those white? No, those aren't white, right? That looks white. I would actually like it if these were white, but I think that they're just kind of the silver Shelby ones. Okay, so on something like this, it's a fastback and you're paying top dollar, so this is where it makes... It's imperative that you guys do your due diligence on the car you're buying. You need to look at it, or you need to have someone that knows what the fuck they're talking about look at it. I just watched a video the other day about some dude that bought a $130,000 Eleanor clone, and it was a piece of shit and broke down like immediately. It's fucked up, right? Like, damn. This looks like a good build, though. Ooh, white and... Oh, man. I was hoping this had brown interior, because like that kind of like dark brown interior with a white exterior, something like the saddle color. Man, that'd be fucking dope. But these seats look great. This is all TMI stuff. TMI has great products. You know, we've used, I think it's really the only interior kits we've used. We love their shit, and their center console is really nice too. This looks like a fucking beautiful build without any engine bay picks. Cool, dude. Cool story, bro. You don't want to show me that 5-liter? That sucks. Okay. So this one, this is heavily resto modded. This has to be, at this price, this has to be, you have to look at this car and say, I love everything about it to pay 81 grand for it. It's well done, though. And it's a California car. Harry Burroughs. This fucking guy. This dude knows a shit ton about Mustangs, and he is always selling fastbacks. He has good deals on fastbacks, too, of like all levels. He's in Georgia. Rome, Georgia. Yeah. So, 67, let's see, Highland Green. Dope. 302 5-speed. Nice. Started as a C code 289. Fantastic looking car. Blah, blah, blah. Drivetrain, great rings. Interesting in T5. Ooh, rear end is a factory 8-inch. Aw. Has some great upgrades. 5-speed transmission, swap subframe connectors. Dude, everyone needs frame rail connectors. Everyone. I want every car that comes into this shop to leave with frame rail connectors, one way or another. Rust free. Okay, let's look at some pictures. 62 grand. Yeah, that's a good fucking deal, kids. I don't see any. So on a fastback, again, we're looking at the same spot. So we're going to look along the wheel wells for, rusting and bubbling. Also, you'll check alongside the drop downs. But this one, this guy sells a shit ton of Mustangs. So this one, if he says it, it's going to be true. This looks clean as shit. If you're close to Georgia, just go to this dude's place. It's basically like Walmart for Mustangs. He has like everything for him there. Yep, I like it. 62 grand, 62 and a half. Yep, I'd take that deal. That's a good one. I like that deal. Sounds amazing. 70 Mach 1. 351 Cleveland. 42 grand. Let's take a look at the Mach 1 market while I check comments. 10K, I should send you and Derry a pizza to the shop. Give me a go-to for lunch. I'll reach something. Damn, thanks, man. Patrick, I'll let you know, man. Shoot me a text. I think you got my number. Yeah, you got my number. Eric, good, thanks. At a crossroads with the project. Eric, that's why we're here. What's your crossroads with the project? Tell me. Tell me. And we as a community, we as a group, will solve your crossroad problem. Or we won't. That's possible too. 75 grand for Mach 1s? Fuck, man. Okay, one thing to note when you guys are looking at pricing, some of these outliers, this one sold for $440, so that's going to bring up like the average. But even if you just hover over some of these, oh, these are the twisters. Oh, I'm writing a script. Yes, a script for a twister video I'm putting together. It's going to be cool. That's a Super Cobra Jet. Let's see. Mustang Mach 1 Fastbacks, 88. So why is this one so cheap? Alabama. Yes, in Alabama. FMX automatic transmission. PM me for more details. It looks really clean, but I'm super suspicious. Super suspicious. Does it have the Yabba Dabba Doo mod? Does it have a floor in it? It's a good deal if it's normal. The whole PM me for details is kind of a weird thing. I would just put the details up there. Got another 69. Oh, fuck, Batman. 428 Cobra Jet. Oh, it's a GT500. Burp. Should we take a look at a GT500? I want to know. Would you pay $140,000 for a 69 GT500? This bugs me right away. It looks like, it could be the camera angle, but it looks like that body line is off, and that's driving me up a fucking wall. It still looks like it's fucking off. For 130 grand, that better be aligned properly. It looks great. I'm not paying 130 grand for a 69 or 70 anything. No. S code 390. 84 grand. Actually, not a bad deal. S-Codes are the big block car. Highly optioned. Powerful ass fucking cars. If a Fastback is at 72, we're probably paying 80 to 90 for an S-Code. This was the big block car. Fresh rotisserie restoration. Special paint appears sapphire blue. Ooh! Blue deluxe interior that is beautiful. Factory upper and lower console. Factory 6K tachometer. Fully detailed underside and with red oxide and correct oversprays. Bam. Should look nice. Alright, Eric, let's get into this shit, man. Never buy a drag car. The 68 Cougar Fastback was too twisted to save. Fuck. Ended up scrapping, so now I'm considering selling off all the new 67-8 Fastback body parts to include a Mustang 2. Never buy a drag car. Now, Eric, I would love to tell you that that is a lesson that I am new to. It's not. We just did a conversion on a drag car. On Tiffinor. Check out that video. The mini tubs are like HVAC metal. And then everything's crooked, and then, dude, it's a whole ass thing, man. That's, I would like to say that I could help you with your crossroads or conundrum, but I can't because I still buy dumb shit. 86 grand. I love the quad exhaust. Ah, it's so dope. Great color. Not a good color on the interior. Why are you... Okay, so here's the thing. Maybe I'm weird. I understand blue interior with a blue car, but this is legitimately 3 different blues on one car. I take that back. 4 different blues on one car. You got this blue. That's 1. You got this blue. That's 2. You got this blue. That's 3. You got this blue. That's 4. That's too many blues, man. What it could be good for is blasting. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da 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 ba dee da ba. Center console. I mean, that's a beautiful car. Worth 82 grand, 84 grand. Yeah, I think we're in the ballpark on that one, honestly. For realsies, guys. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more on this page. Then we're gonna go to Marketplace, the scary place. Okay, we're back with a. Let's see. Oh, that's not it. Okay, 66 Fastback. Previous owner had car painted. Took it to multiple car shows. Cool. Owned it for... Is there... Do people think that there's like a... Like a barrier you have to break to enter a car show? Like a minimum requirement of a nice car to enter into a car show? It just seems like unnecessary. I mean, I get what you're trying to say there. Oh, you know, this car's been in car shows. But like... I could have put a Chevy Corsica in a car show. I still might. I haven't decided yet. I'm not going to put a Chevy Corsica in a car show. It's okay. I've owned the car for over 2 years. A nice cruiser. Other than that, blah, 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 blah. 289 automatic 4-barrel power steering car. 42 grand. Where is this? Lincoln, Nebraska. Looks good. I hate that these trims are on. It makes it so difficult to see if there's rust in these bottom corners. It would look stupid without them, though. I get it. Everything looks pretty good, except for that seat cover. That seat cover looks like it's had better days. So is that seat. What the fuck? Is this just like a plop-in console? Yeah, I think it is. Just a little drop-in center console armrest. I like it. I mean, interior looks decent. I think, honestly, guys, if you're close to Lincoln, Nebraska, wherever the fuck that is in the middle of nowhere, 42 grand, that's a good deal. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, I want to look at this one just because it's pretty. Kind of look at this one because it's pretty. So much blue, almost blue. Soccer ball, baseball, blue balls. I get it. Why not find a good Mustang shell? Where are you located? Yeah, Eric, we'll find you a good Mustang shell. I got some for you. Or I'll find a Mustang shell for someone else and you just sell all the suspension parts to us. A code car, 289, fully restored. Oh God. Oh God. That's too much right there. That's a fast forward to the video. God damn. 13 times speed walk around. Magnolia. This is in Magnolia, Texas. 68 grand? 68 grand. Great color combo, though. If this, yeah, these look silver. That looks pretty dope. That body line's weird, though. That door looks like it needs to be adjusted. Get nitpicky. But that's my job, people. My job is to be nitpicky. Okay, guys, another common rust point, which I'm not saying this one has. It doesn't look like it does, since it was fully restored. But the rust right along here, so this is a very common rust point. Coupes and fastbacks. Interior looks great. Beautiful car. These are, looks like Dakota digital gauges. That's a weird-ass steering wheel. Why does that look so weird? Looks like brass knuckles or something. It looks like a cam puller or a steering wheel puller. It's fucking weird looking, man. Digital gauges. I like them. I like them a lot. Tinted windows. Great looking car. 68 grand. Again, that's another car that you're going to have to like everything on it as it is and not need to change anything and then maybe pay 68 grand. I think we're a little lofty on the price, but it is a beautiful fucking car. Lego car for 38 grand. 302 J code, ton of new parts. Mustangs. Let's take a look at this one because this. So I want to give you guys kind of a good idea of pricing in different categories. So this is what I consider kind of like a Lego kit car, where it comes as essentially a shell. Maybe a little metal work needs to be done to it. It's not primered, but it comes with a bunch of shit, right? So 38 grand. Boss 302. Mustangs to fear body. What? Mustangs to fear. Do you put an Eleanor kit? We use a lot of Mustangs to fear stuff, but I don't know. He doesn't show what it comes with. Mustangs to fear body kit. Mustangs to fear makes a couple body kits. They make an Eleanor kit, but it has a couple of different nose options, I think, on it. So I don't know what kit it comes with. And these are very non-detailed pictures for a guy that's built this. So, I mean, if you're close to Maryland, 38 grand. Man, I think we're a little high on that, to be honest with you. So, doing the math on this, you would still need to put 25 grand into a paint job, depending on how many parts he actually has. You could easily, if you're doing it yourself, well, not if you're painting it yourself. If you're doing all the work but the paint yourself, you could still easily be into this car 30, 40 grand. I mean, that would put us, for a J code, that would put us pretty close, right? But if you're paying someone to do it, nah. Nope. A good self thing. Okay, so here's a question. I saw this ad a little bit earlier. And these guys, I have seen, let's see, Sin City MuscleCars. They build amazing shit, right? They really do build cool shit. This is kind of just a feeler ad. Like I have one on Marketplace as well. But would you pay $180,000 for an Eleanor with a 347 T5 disc brakes, whole 9 yards, right? $180,000 for an Eleanor. Would you do it? I honestly want to know. I want to know, would you pay 180 grand for a done Eleanor? That's your question of the day. Put it down in the comments. Put it in the chat if you're live. Let me know. Oh, yeah. This is the ad I saw. I'm curious. Because Eleanors typically sell for like 120 to 150. And if they're licensed, they go for like 189-ish. I don't know. I'm curious. Eric... Cubs, Missouri, considering changing directions and doing an Interceptor tribute with a 70 or 71 Torino. Ooh, I do love Torinos. I mean, you could build another Cougar Fastback. I want to build a Cougar Fastback really bad, guys. Someone needs to buy a Cougar car. We're not buying people. Buy a Cougar. Send it to me and have me figure out the Fastback conversion because it looks dope as shit. Ooh, this one. This one's been for sale for a hot minute, guys. I think he's looking for 30 for the whole setup. This is a 69 Mach 1 with everything needed for a Coyote swap. And this one looks like the majority, a lot of the metalwork's already been done. Not to say that you guys wouldn't have to make modifications, but at least the suspension is done. It's got the pedal sets, it's got the ECU, it's got interior, center console. It's got a lot of shit from a 2015. That's a Gen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a Gen 2. I think Gen 3s came out in 2018. I think that's a Gen 2. I can't remember, though. We don't put those fuckers in there. It's a lot of work. Okay. Out of my league, Hunter. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, to the Eleanor. Yeah, I do it. 180 for an Eleanor, man. I just don't. I don't see it personally. I just don't see it. I don't love the car enough. I love it when it came out. But then I built one and I was like, fuck these things, man. Can I inspect the torque boxes on a 68 from the wheel wells under the car or under the dash? Jimmy, that's a really, really good question. That's a great fucking question. Yes. Pretty much. Let's see. I was trying to get a solid angle for you to actually... Okay, yeah. Okay, so your fender is going to cover here. Look at that. I pulled up a picture to show you. That is service. You better be subscribed, Jimmy, or drop a little heart below. I'm just kidding. You don't have to subscribe. So, yes. You look through the wheel well right here. The torque box is basically two pieces. It's shaped like this. You can inspect the bottom half of the torque box. You cannot inspect the top half unless the floor's rusted out there, because it goes, so the bottom part of the torque box is right here and it goes underneath. Top part of the torque box goes like that, and then the floor goes on top of that. So chances are, if you can see the torque box from the top, you're going to need a new fucking floor any hoozles. But you can get a really good idea just by looking at the outside and the underside, just straight through that fender. There you go. Where is a good place to purchase a blow-off valve for a 78 Vet? No, just kidding. It's dude, blow-off valves. Man, I'll sell you one. Teach, what's up, baby? Ace Trades. Why is your username Ace Trades? Are you a trader now, buddy? Do you have a YouTube channel, Teach? Teach has known me for a long fucking time. It's good to hear from you, buddy. 65 Ford Mustang Fastback, 45 grand. We're in the price range that we need to be at. We can take a look at 65 Fastback pricing on here, just as a refresher. Let's see. Yeah, 52. Yeah, 52 grand for a 65 to 66. Not it. So we're in the price range. 351 Windsor. Nice built. Headers. I mean, this is built 45 grand. That's a pretty low cost. That's a good price, guys. This doesn't look rusty at all. And it's an Arizona car. Arizona cars are nice because it's really hot out there and cars don't rust. If you're a science teacher, you know that. Teach, did you know that? Teach? Did you know that cars rust less in the desert? No channel, just trading. Oh. What do you trade? What do you trade now? I traded for a while. How do you feel right now? You're a trader. How do you feel right now? Let's see. 45 grand, guys, and it's a desert car. I love this fucking buy. And it's built. That's a solid buy at 45 grand. If you love the 65, 66 fastbacks, which honestly I do, that's a solid deal. The 65, 66 fastbacks give you a completely different profile than a 67, 68. It's just, if you get the right tire stance on there, the right fitment, they just pop. It is very nice. I like it a lot. Too much red. Yeah, there is a lot of red on that. Lots of red. That's all we ever get here is red fucking cars. 20 grand for a 64 coupe. So we are center line where we need to be as far as a coupe daily driver or a coupe weekend car, whatever. Fresh rebuild. Will need inside of roof retucked. I'm assuming he means headliner. Okay. All right, kids. This right here worries the shit out of me. Okay, so if there's peeling paint on the drip rail, does he have a better shot of the drip rail? Is it chrome? Is it just light on chrome that's fucking throwing me off? This looks like it's painted red, right? Or is it the chrome? Nah, it's painted red. Okay, that bugs. Not for 20 grand. This worries me. I don't like it. Okay, the reason I don't like this is a really important part if you guys are looking to purchase a coupe that you're not going to chop in half and turn into a fastback. They do not repop coupe drip rails. They don't fucking make them. So you can make, and we have a whole video on this on the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit alerts. You can make a fastback drip rail work, but you have to cut it in like 3 or 4 different pieces and like mold it together. So if your drip rail, if you have damage inside of the drip rail, you're kind of fucked, right? And the drip rail sits under the roof up here. So if you have to, even if you want to make a fastback drip rail work, you still need to take off the roof. So if this has any roof damage, this is the first spot I'm looking, right in here. If you see bubbling, don't plan on keeping that fucking thing a coupe because it's not worth it. You're going to need to do a new roof, new drip rails. I'm going to have to bend stuff, make stuff work. This is a GT500, looks dope as shit, 250 grand, way outside my pay grade. I just like how many colors this car is. 65. Okay. So the price range that we need to be at for a donor coupe shell, like a roller, something that's in this condition, preferably not just totally fucked up in the front end, but like a rolling coupe shell, we need to be in that 3 to 8 grand range. This is right in the middle of that range. It's on the lower end of that range, but it looks like someone got in a fight with a fucking telephone pole with it. So this thing's going to be all sorts of out of whack. I have no faith that the front end of this car would be straight. Unibody cars. Now, unibody cars, the Mustangs are unibody cars. That means that they have basically 4 frame rails and they're not connected, right? So when you find Mustangs that have like dead-on front-end collisions, dead-on rear-end collisions, or T-boned, fucking just stay away from them, man. Best case scenario, take a tape measure with you and do some reference measurements, but most of the time, it just doesn't make sense. This one, we've shown this one before. It is a real fastback. It's kind of put together, if memory serves. 50 grand, has a 428 Cobra jet, but this is something that you're going to need to put together. It's kind of a Lego car. Needs body and paint. So, again, body and paint, you're another 20 grand into it at least. So that puts you at 69 plus assembly. If you're doing it yourself, this would be a good deal. But if you're paying someone to do it, This one has a catch, I believe. Yeah, this still needs metal work. So 49 grand. Nope, homie, don't play that. You're going to need a new rear bumper support. There's some tomfuckery going on right here. Yeah, okay, so I do remember this car now. So these corners, you can replace these corners. They repop them. The issue is what these corners are attached to. They're also going to be rusted. So you're going to have to patch your quarter panel as well. You might have to patch your tail panel. If I'm buying a Fastback for 49 grand, this motherfucker better have all of the metal work done, and it should be honestly running and driving at that point. This thing has been haggard. This weird ass fucking old school fiberglassing shit. Oh my god. Derry, if you're watching this, does this look for... Oh no, never mind. I was looking at the wrong part. Yeah, this is rusted through. 49 grand? No fucking way, man. I like that better at 20. Honestly. Don't make me do metal work and still have to pay you $50,000. It's totally unfair. Feel fine from my country, but I love the volatility. You trade futures. Oh, okay. That's why you love the volatility. Okay, so this one we already looked at. Guys, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, share the show. I do this stuff every week. Just because I really, really enjoy doing it. But also because it helps people out. Yeah, fiberglass, dude. That's what that is. That's what that is. I've been calling this... No, I've been saying it's fiberglass. This shit is fucking horrible to take off. If you see any of this on a fucking car, just run. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Sorry, I had to serenade you guys. I always serenade you guys. So if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe. If you're buying Mustang parts, guys, buy them from CJ Pony Parts. Use the link in the description. It helps the show. And it's super awesome. We also have merch coming down the line. I got to wrap up, man. We got to almost wrap up. That's what she said. I'm trying to find something that's a good donor car for a coupe to fastback conversion, since it's what I fucking do here. Ooh, here's one. Okay. 6-cylinder coupes are where the money's at, because you can pay very, very little for them, and you take that 6-cylinder and go yeet and toss it in the bin. Okay? Just use it for a shell. So again, a 67 donor shell, clean title car. We want to be in that $3,000 to $8,000 range. So at $6 grand, we're right in the middle of that range. Woo, Ford Mustang inline 6 motor. Thank you for calling it an inline 6. I mean, he did say V6 up here, which only makes me a little angry. He says inline 6 right here. Starts right up. Cool. Let's see. Floor's in good shape. The only thing we care about on this fucking car, honestly, is like the title. And some bits and bobs that we can use. The floor doesn't look like it's in terrible shape. Right here, they make just drop-in patches for your floor pan. However, 9 times out of 10, where the floor overlaps the firewall, right under here, it rusts like a motherfucker, because that's right where your feet go. And then water just hangs out right there, right? So the floor to firewall patch is very, very important. CJ Pony Parts sells it. Link in the description. They're the only ones that sell it that I found. But honestly, this is not terrible. That 6-cylinder looks fucking mint condition. Too bad it's not worth shit. But it's got new fenders on it. You'll reuse the fenders. You'll reuse the hood, any grill pieces that it comes with, any interior pieces in the front that it comes with. Taillights you can reuse. The dash looks like it's okay. This shit you'll need new, obviously. But these are the things that we look for that we can bring over as a donor. The front looks like all the metalwork's been done, honestly. So that's dope. That is a good candidate for a coupe to fastback conversion. You're going to pay $6 grand for it. You're going to get a clean title coupe. You're going to pay me 15 grand, 15, 16 grand to turn it into a fastback. And then you have a rolling fastback for, what, 21 grand? 22 grand. That's the value proposition right there, kids. And all the front end has been replaced already. That's a solid deal. It's in North Las Vegas. I'll drive to get it, but you're going to pay me some money because I like to gamble. I like me some buffets in Las Vegas. All right, we're going to move on to the picks of the week. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Picks of the week. First one is going to be the shop pick of the week. That's where I find something cool. Today, according to my notes, it's a combo pick. See? Combo. It's a two-piece pick of the week. I find something cool on Marketplace. Second pick of the week is Derry's pick of the week. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the heart button. Like, subscribe. Do the algorithm shit. First one, pick of the week. The two-piece. Yep. We're picking a 52 Packard hearse. Yep. We're going to pick this up for 10 grand. I mean, you're going to pick it up for 10 grand, or you're going to pay me to pick it up for 10 grand in Reno, Nevada. God, Reno is a shithole. I will go to pick up this hearse because it looks like it's in fairly good condition. Oh my God. Look at that flathead. But wait. Wait. There's more. You get a hearse for 10 grand and then you can buy a coffin also in Reno, Nevada for $2,000. Is it the same people selling this? Is it the same people? No, it's actually, okay. This is a combo meal. You go to Reno. This is two different people selling this shit. You pay 10 grand for the hearse. Then you go to a different part in Reno. God damn, are there a bunch of fucking dead people in Reno? Is that why there's so many coffin-themed shit? You pick up a coffin couch to go with the hearse for $2,000. You go to Reno with $12,000 and you can have the perfect tailgate setup or car show setup with a hearse and a coffin couch. I bring you guys value week in and week out, and you fucking know it. Next pick of the week is Derry's pick of the week. This is... Did you guys hear my voice crack? This is Derry's pick of the week, and basically, it's where he picks a car he really likes, and he throws it on my screen, and I try not to look at it, but I saw it this time. Derry's pick of the week. Meow. I like it. Derry has like a thing for just solid 80s cars. Toyota Tacoma pickup for $1. Fucking what? Just put this up to see what trades I can get. Woo! I got stuff you could trade. I got a Dong Dakota that I would trade for this. Is this in Utah? It's in Españoles El Forque, Utah. Spanish Fork for those who don't speak Spanish. Oh my God. That's hot. Guys, this is I don't know what does he want to trade for? Okay, so this guy needs to really specify what condition of a 68 to 70 Mustang Fastback he wants, because I can get him a pretty fucked up one for fairly cheap. That's dope. Well done, Derry. This thing looks clean as shit. This is a 22R motor. These things never quit. Ever, 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 ever. Fully restored. Yeah, too bad it doesn't have a 1J swap in it. I would totally do it. That's a solid pick for however much money in Españoles El Forque, Utah. I love you all. 10,000 subscribers. I am super pumped. Thanks for all the support. We're going to do a 10,000 sub video. But I have a lot of editing that I have to do, and I wasn't really prepared, even though it's not like I didn't know 10,000 subscribers was coming up. I was just ill-prepared, so I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll edit a 10,000 subscriber video and get it out to you soon. But seriously, thank you all. It is a dream to do this, even though it pays me nothing. I love you all. Do what you love. Don't be a dick. And as always, never be tamed. Peace. But seriously, I didn't plan this. Like, I saw the coffin, right? And I was like, you know what? My pick of the week is just going to be a fucking coffin. Because it's a coffin couch, right? And then I saw this. and they're both in Reno. This is written in the fucking stars. Peace out, guys. The great one. Let's see. More red. Stop with the red. Yeah, no kidding, man. They mass-produced them. Teach, go easy on Patrick. He has spent money with me in the past. Okay, boomer. Boomer.